Hi, I'm Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I get the awesome opportunity to introduce you to another amazing notary. She is August's Central California Notary Network's Notary of the Month. Her name is Monique Mercado, and we interviewed a couple weeks ago, and I just can't wait for you to get to know her. So stick around and let's get into it. Hi everybody, it's Jen here at JKC Mobile Notary, and today I'm really excited because I get to interview one of my friends and colleagues, Monique, who is our Central California Notary Network's Notary of the Month. Hi Monique.
Hi.
Can you do me a favor and just introduce yourself?
I'm Monique Mercado. I'm a notary. Oh, and loan signing agent.
And loan signing agent. Where do you do most of your business out of?
I'm located in Sanger, but anywhere nearby.
Okay, so like Fresno County?
Fresno County. I've traveled outside of Fresno County, but mainly Fresno County.
Okay, cool. So I want to know, I know there's exciting stuff coming up in your life right now. I know you're about to get married, which is very exciting. I'd like to know what inspired you to become a notary.
Well, right now I work in an office. So once I got engaged, I go, okay, it's serious. Now I better hurry up and buckle down. Let me make some more money. So I go, how else can I make more money? Especially since I work in an office. And then I fell into notary, looked into it, and it worked out really great.
What, where did you look? Where were you looking when you found out about notaries?
Just kind of online, YouTube, just Googling, trying to find other ways to make more money. And then somehow notary popped up, and then I went from there.
Is there anybody you found in particular?
No, actually, no, not really. I think I kind of all the big shots, they all came at once. So
yeah. So how long have you been a notary?
I got in October 2021.
Oh, okay. So
not even a year yet.
But almost
a year. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hit your year in a couple months.
Yeah,
in a couple exciting. Months. Okay. What do you find the most interesting about being a notary?
Oh, definitely the people.
Yeah.
The people you get to meet are like, it's really cool. I like meeting all people.
You've had some interesting experiences with the people.
I have. I have, right? Yeah, it's been pretty funny. It's definitely the most interesting part of the job.
I'm going to ask you about that situation soon because I want to hear how you managed it when it all is said and done. Because I think it's important, especially for women.
Oh yeah.
You know, to know how you manage that. But well, I'm going to ask you now. What is the strange? Well, no, I'm not going to ask you now. What's the strangest appointment you've ever had?
Wow. Strangest, funniest, a little bit of
it could be funniest.
I've had a lot of weird things happen. Not weird, but just awkward, weird, funny. I think maybe the strangest, I had this one client one time, I was already pulling up to the property and they just shoot me a text and let me know, by the way, we are going to have all our guns out on the table we're signing at. Yeah. And I was all, what? And so when I got there, sure enough, they had the AK-47 on it.
What?
Sitting on the table. I was like, send my location, send my location.
By the way, if I don't leave here in an appropriate amount of time, come find me.
Yeah, I had that happen. And I've had some funny situations happen too. I think those happen a lot more.
Yeah. Have you had any difficult situations as a notary?
Nah, not too bad. No? I haven't had not too bad, no.
You haven't done a lot of end of life stuff?
I have, but I haven't. They're still pretty upbeat. So it's not so sad. It's just more talking. And me, I like to joke. So I'll just kind of talk and go along with it. And, I haven't had no, too close to the end.
Nothing, too difficult. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the situation that we're talking about earlier is you had a potential client call you that needed something apostille.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. And so you sent him to me.
Yes.
Okay. After I talked to him, he then continued to try to talk to you.
Yes.
not for notary services.
Well, he
We
because
don't think.
like it was notary still, but I was like, why are you still messaging me? I already gave you to who you have to help you.
But
Yeah.
asking you inappropriate questions like, where do you live? And,
Yes.
stuff about, how did you handle that?
I just let them know that I wasn't available and it would be better for them to get a different notary because I think they mentioned they needed like different travel to different counties. And I
Mhm.
was like, no, you better off getting notaries over there. I'm not available. I'm pretty booked out. And I just left it at that.
Yeah.
And yeah, after I called you too, we talked about it. I was like,
we did talk about it.
we did a warning on this one.
I said, you could also have your fiance just call him.
Yeah. Threaten.
This is Monique's security.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to know what you enjoy about being part of our notary network.
Honestly, I really, really appreciate being friendly. When I got into it, I assumed it was going to be more of a notary against notary type of environment,
Mhm.
but I have not felt that within our network. I have felt it outside of my network.
Yeah.
I reached out to you about that too,
Yep.
where someone threw my cards on the floor and all that.
Yep.
And I've had that happen even in my hometown.
Mhm.
But with our network, I really enjoy that there's no animosity, no one's hating on each other. And I've gotten jobs from the network and I've also given away jobs on the network. Awesome.
That's the point of the network, right?
Yeah, it's really great. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that the way that our industry treats each other amongst certain groups. So like you can see the camaraderie. We are colleagues, not competitors, right? Because one notary can't do every job that they're offered. And so having a network of people that we can share work with, that we can bounce problems and ideas off of is really important. I've never seen that kind of behavior among competitors because we are technically competitors. We live in the same zip code, right? But I've never seen an industry where competitors don't look at each other that way.
Yeah.
I don't look at you as my competitor. I never will, And so I'm glad that that's one of the things that you like about our networking group, because it was one of the primary goals of that group was to have a group of local people who can meet together, who can talk together, who can develop relationships and friendships. I know because of your work schedule, you haven't been able to come to a lot of meetups, but what's happening among the people who are meeting up is very deep-seated friendships are developing. And that's awesome. To me, that's one of the best things about it. So do you know why I chose you as Notary of the Month?
My maybe my notary memes. I don't know. I'm not sure.
There was no qualification. You had a great about me when we did our little promo, which means I don't have to do a write-up on you when this goes live. You are August's Notary of the Month. So your video will come out late August. All your promo will come out before that. But yeah, I'm super proud of you, first of all. I think that you've come your website, by the way, looks beautiful.
Does it? Okay.
Yes, it does.
About it,
You're taking the stuff that you're learning and you're applying it, and there's no better way to have the success you want to have besides doing that. So I'm really impressed with how much you've grown since you became a notary in October, and you and I met right after you became a notary.
Yeah, it was right after.
Yeah, so I've been able to witness your journey as you've gone through, and it's been pretty exciting to watch.
My first loan signing, remember that mess? Oh my God.
We got to tell that story because it's funny, right? So you became a notary in October. When did that happen? Was it before Christmas?
It was a bit, but yeah, probably right before Christmas. Okay. Yeah.
So Monique calls me and says, "Hey, I've got my first signing. I could tell she was so nervous. And I'm in my head, having been a notary now for almost a year, had done hundreds of refis and sales. And there's not a package that you could give me that I'm not going to have answers for, right? I'm feeling a little cocky, I'm not going to lie to you. So I say, hey, I'll just come over because we live in the same town. So I'm fully expecting just to walk her through this packet and be fine. But I get there and I can't imagine what you were thinking as I'm looking at this going, what the hell is this? Going through all the pages, and I had no idea. So we call notary with the most experience from our group right there to ask her. She has no idea. She calls a friend from the state where this is happening. They have no idea. Poor Monique is like, oh my God. So you did something nobody in our network has done at all. This, I remember, do you remember what it was called?
It was called, what was it called?
I forgot what it was
They
called.
had a name, but you said it was kind of like a helix, but it was, they had a specific name for it. I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but it was, I, looking back on it, I think it's so funny. And I was so like, I bet you were freaking out thinking, here's the girl who's supposed to know how this all goes. And she's like, what is going on?
And it was funny because you kind of like your facial expressions. I was reading through you. You didn't know what it was, and I was like, "This doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good."
But you did a good job, and thank God that your signers knew what it was.
Yeah, they knew more or less what it was, and then I mean, I didn't miss any initials or signatures, so I didn't have to touch that document again. That packet, I mean, I didn't have to touch it again.
But if you get one again, you're not going to be afraid of it.
I know. Yeah, you know what? But it did break the ice. I'm not afraid. After that, I broke the ice. Where I'm like, okay, if I did that, I'll be all right. You know?
Yeah. And so, well, do me a favor and tell me as we wrap this up what you have coming up, like your wedding, that you're looking forward to in your business.
Before my wedding?
No, I know your wedding's coming up, but what is a part of your notary business are you working on or working towards that might be coming up in the near future?
I just really want to work on more getting my name out there and more steady clientele coming in, getting referred out, getting as much as I can. I do want to start getting more into, I've been working hard on general notary. That's been my bread and butter. I'm hoping loan signing picks up so I can also have that. But general notary's been cracking for me good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, see, it's been great.
It has.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for doing this. And
thank you.
I'm just super excited. When is your wedding?
May
next year.
Me. Yeah.
We won't be seeing much of you when we get past March, I don't think. You'll be so busy.
I don't know. I've been working on it for a while. So, I mean,
it's going to be easy.
It's going to be a little easier, but I mean, you guys might see me and I'm all stressed out.
All right, Monique, we'll see you later. And thank you guys for watching our video. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.